Right, hello guys, and welcome back to Khajiit Caravan. I hope you're doing well today. I've got some news. This Train Life has just got an update. It got an update about 6 hours ago, but I've only just gotten it right now, so I'm trying to get this video out as quick as I can. So basically, we've got a new update coming for the PS4 and PS5, and I'm assuming Xbox as well. Conductors, maybe a new mode. Conductors is now available to download. This update will be available in the near future. So, oh my God, this game is already fucking great already. We're going to get a conductor mode. What is this about? Like seriously, wow. Okay, so anyway, I've got some patch notes here for this update. I'm assuming this is the update. Okay, so we've got a couple of these are the patch notes I got on Twitter from their account. So fix the problem with not updating immediately tooltips. Tooltips for GPS mode toggle after input rebinding. Right, yeah, so that's that. Fix the problem with not updating immediately tooltips for GPS mode toggle after rebinding. Okay, so we've got that. We've got a fixed bug with the cancel button in the scenario start panel. Okay, right. Gameplay, right, that's the tablet fixes. Now gameplay fixes, we've got fixed a wrong top speed of locomotives. I wasn't aware there was a wrong. Okay, cool. Fix the renowned tourist trophy and fix the engineer license trophy. Thank God that engineer license trophy. It just basically completed the tutorial, which I did. I didn't get a trophy for it, so that's good. That's fixed. Fix the bug with the number of passengers during boarding. Okay, and then basically language update translations. Right, but more importantly, we have the conductors will now be available for download. This update will be available in the near future. Wow, this is exciting stuff. So we've got a conductor mode, man. Interesting, right. So yeah, that's basically what I'm covering today, and plus I'm doing another video anyway because I've got some questions to answer in this video. So it's going to be a Q&A as well, primarily, because I've got some important questions to answer here. So about the game, let's just jump straight into it, shall we? And I'll try and answer these questions for you. Right, yeah, so this has literally been released today, 6 hours ago. So around about the 11 o'clock mark, this got released, and I'm doing this now at 4 o'clock. So I'm a bit slow on it. Apologies for that, but you know, better late than never, I suppose. Right, so now I've got a couple of questions from Stephen. All right, right. Once you create your company, are you locked into it? Meaning that can you alter anything like your colors, name, location? Well, yes. So a couple of I can know the answers to a few of them already. Yes, you can do some adjustments to your company. Right, so. Let me go into it and answer that for you. So your company, here's a company screen. As you can see, right, straight away, modify name and logo. I can click that and I can change my company name for one. I've got, you know, you can edit that, it's fine. I've got is Khajiit Trains, yeah? And your logo you can change, blah, 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 and then you can go into the company name up here and then do that. So the answer is yes, you can. That's fine, that's 100% yes, you can. Your location, I'm not sure about your location. It only gives me, you can change company colors because I like the red and white. I think that's very nice because I think when I first started this, I had some bloody awful color. It was really, but yeah, there's all the color selections there. So yes, you can change your colors. That's not an issue. But regarding your location, I don't believe you can change. I think the location can't change. Oh, you mean your base location? I'm assuming. Yeah. So yeah, I think once you choose it as your base, it's your base. Unlike Euro Truck, you can't buy different companies like different bases around the world. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean it might open up later on. So the second question: can you buy more than one of the same logo? If you have your favorite that you will exclusively use for the company, can you also sell logos? Oh yes, no problem. Right, so yes you can. So if you go into your company, right, no, it's not my train. No, you have to go into the service center. Sorry, right. So find any service center. It doesn't matter which one. So luckily we're in Cologne right now, so we can go to one right now. So let me just go around to one and I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, but of course you can, it's not a problem. You can actually change your logo anytime as well, so you don't got to stick with this one. And you can sell logos. Yeah, it's not an issue. I'll just show you live now how to do it. So, yeah, so the first update to the game since launch. Well, at least it's getting updates. That's the main thing, you know. They're actively fixing stuff that's broken. I wonder if they fixed the square button in the. Let me just test actually, just real quickly. What's the example now? Yeah, this one here. So they fixed. Yeah, they have. Looks like they have. Anyway, that's cool. Right, let's just stop that. Right, cool. Let's get into this service center quickly as possible. It seems like it's got a bit more polish there. It seems a bit smoother now actually as well. It looks like there's some graphical touch-ups as well. Right. Oh, no way. Yeah, it's definitely some graphical enhancement, I'm telling you. It definitely has some smoothing there, definitely, 100%. Looks a lot better. And the frame rate seems a bit even more smoother. So, right, let's just get into the service center where I'll show you exactly what to do. It definitely does. The colours are popping, and it's definitely smoother. It's definitely smoother, without a doubt. All right. Yeah, definitely. Right, so handbrake on into the service center with the X button. Right, so here we go. Let's just repair that. I just have to put the emergency brake on, otherwise it crashed. So fix all that. It's fine. It's minimal compared to bloody fuel. Okay, so yes, your locos. Right, let's have a look. Manage your locos. Here we go. Right, so you're basically asking, can you buy more than one of the same loco? Okay, so yes, you can. There you go. Another one. I can buy another 200 grand one. That's not a problem. Right there and here and now, I can buy another one. Yep, not an issue. Not an issue at all, because you can buy them, because if you want to assign these locos to the employees, which I eventually will, I'm going to swap over from these guys here to these, because they're all electric, no fuel needed, so you're going to save untold amounts of money. So yeah, yes you can. So to answer that question, yes you can buy more than one type of the same loco, yeah. Can you also sell locos if you change your mind? Yes you can. Right, now I don't particularly want to do this on my money, because I know you don't get the same price back. No you don't. But just trust me on this. Oh God, I don't really want to buy this, and then if it saves, then I've lost more money. But no, yes, you can do it. Maybe I'll show you actually if the ones I own. Hold on, 1 second. Let me just back out of it. Oh God, back tab on mistake. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, don't press circle on that. Right, yeah. So maybe I can look at manage locomotive. Yeah, this one. Sorry, right. Yes. So there you go. Right. So there it is. There's your answer, Mr. Stephen. You buy it for 200 grand and it sells for 120 grand. So you're making an 80 grand loss there. So yes is the answer to all those questions. It's not a problem. Right, the production businesses, right. Do they all need two different resources to produce, or are there businesses that only require one resource? That's a very good question, and one I can happily answer. One I've been asking myself as well. So we need to come out of this service center now. So just so I can show you the map. Let's get that around. Cool. Now, I will say one thing, guys. Okay, so let me explain one thing. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bug or it's just part of the game, but as you can see, I've gone in forwards, right? I'll come back to your question and the other questions in a minute. Just real quickly while I'm here. I've come in forwards. Now, when I enter the service center, right, if I don't do nothing else on this screen, if I don't do no other messing around, don't scroll nothing, and just go straight to this and hit reverse train, right, then back out, I should be facing the way I want to go. Yes, correct. There we go. But if you go into the service center, right, and make any kind of modification or scroll for any of these menus, you see it's gone back now, it's gone flip. Actually, this train, quickly, right, this train is showing me now forwards, but actually it's not. If I back out without doing nothing, it'll still be facing the other way. Like it won't be facing this way, it'll be facing forward. So if I back out again without doing nothing, there we go, I'm still facing that same way. So regardless of what, so don't hit that button too many times. Do you know what I mean? So I'm facing this way. If I go into it now and don't make any changes, even though regardless of which way the loco is facing in here, because at the moment you're looking at loco coming in. So you're thinking, oh shit, I've got to turn around. But no, you don't. If I turn that loco around again now, it'll be backwards. Does that make sense? I hope that does. I hope I'm clear on that. So just ignore what this is saying, basically. Just remember which position you came in at. But like I say, it all depends. If you do some changes here, the minute you do changes, buying anything or upgrading, it's going to spin that loco around for you automatically. Just bear that in mind, all right? So when you've done your changes, bought your locos, whatever, reverse it again, all right? So that should do that real quickly. Right, so businesses and resources, right, okay. So let's just back out quickly. Right, cool. So let's go into the world map. Now, I think most businesses do take the two resources. So I don't know if any, this one, there you go. Oh yeah, the factories, that's right. They only accept sheets, but You're talking about like to production in production business, not the end product kind of thing. So yeah, again, let's take a look at one for me. So the refinery, yeah. So yes. So the answer is yes. They only take one. This only takes accepts. You got accepts and produces, right? The accepts is what they accept, basically. So this accepts the crude oil and produces two resources out of that. It produces heating oil and gasoline. So yeah, the answer is yes. That some do take one. For example, this takes two. So Brussels power plant, because the reason is for this. For example, on power plants, it needs that initial firing up to make the product. That makes sense. So if you go to a power plant now, it accepts coal and the heating oil, whatever that is, I can't remember that logo, because it needs, it needs those two bits of fuel to make the product. If that makes sense. So, for example, like again, another example. There we go. Right. So the sawmill just needs logs. That's one resource, and produces the wood. Yeah. So there you go. Another example. And for the smeltery, it takes iron ore, and it melts into iron bars. So yeah, so basically there's quite a few that just take one resource. Yeah, there is actually. That takes 12. Pretty much the factories only accept sheets. So if you want to produce if you don't do anything in the factory, I can't remember what it produces now, what the end result is, but yes. So the answer is yes. They don't all need two. No, that's fine. Right, so the next question. The dynamic day and night cycle, you mentioned that your employees don't move if you don't move. Yeah, that's what I've noticed, yeah. But if you just sit with the game running at a station, does the in-game time not continue? Yes, the time does continue. Yes, it does. But the workers won't. No, they won't. You need to be physically moving. I know it's a bit odd. I know it's very strange, because you'd think as time's passing they would. Actually, we can do on-the-fly check right now. So if we go into our workers now, I hope they're working anyway, they should be. Right, so he's resting, yeah. So for example, there you go, estimated a minute, right? So I'm going to time this now. In a minute's time, we'll go back and check them, and I'm pretty sure they don't do nothing, no. So like while we're doing that, let's see what other questions we've got here now. Your employees should still be moving. Yeah, they should be. Yeah, it's very weird. Yes, then you could set your staff to, you could earn billions, leave the PS5 on, exactly. So that's probably a game design choice to do it like that, because, yeah, like you say, you could just leave that game running and it just be earning you millions of pounds. So, yeah, that's probably is a game design choice, but we'll check it in a minute's time. Right, next question. Are there any negative effects to going with all the electric locos? Do they cost more to buy? I quite like the option to refuel and build this into your company's costs. Yeah, it is a good feature. Yeah, using diesel locos. Right. So as far as I can see, no, there isn't no negative at all effects, because the only thing that requires electricity. The only negative thing I'd say about electric locos is they're very weak. Like I mentioned before, you have to do like 2 emergency brakes, and you've got to repair that. But the repair costs to repair an electric are much cheaper than a diesel by far. So it's win-win. But if you like that if you don't mind, the whole fuel, it's pretty fine to have the fuel in there anyway as well. So yeah, there's no real setbacks. If you drive it properly, then you'll have no worries. Honestly, I drive around I get it's like 95% like wear and tear so far. Yeah, so regarding cost, so if we go back in the service center, compared to a diesel now, let's just see. I think the diesel is actually more money, I believe, man. So let's have a look at the so no, electric. So for example, here the starting train is 150 grand, right, and the electric one's just a 50 grand increase to 200 grand. So yeah, just slightly more expensive, not that much. But then the Bison goes up to like 400 grand, 500. The next diesel is 750. So there you go. Like the next one after that is like 8. So the diesels are cheap. Diesels are definitely cheaper, yeah. But then obviously you've got to pay for the fuel. So, right. So the final question. Okay, you touch upon what the use of the warehouses were. I'd like to see if they will operate like, I think they might. Okay, for example, take that city's finished goods into the warehouse and then use the train selection. Yes, no doubt. Okay, Stephen. Yes, you can do this. So you're asking if you can store stuff in the warehouse and then just retrieve it from the warehouse. Oh, of course you can, no doubt. There's no problem. In fact, I think I've got some stored in the warehouse actually. Let me just Take a quick look. I think I've been delivering some to. I've got something somewhere in one warehouse. God knows where. But yeah, that's definitely more than possible because you tell the employees what runs you're going to do. So if you want to take the iron ore, but bearing in mind the warehouses only store finished product. They don't take they won't take grain, for example. You know, they won't take coal. They want finished product. So they take the gasoline. They'll take the sheets. They'll take the iron ingots and the wood, the finished wood, the flour, the bread, just anything. The finished products, basically, like the steaks. So if you take cattle to the farm, they'll slaughter them and it'll be finished product. So yeah, as you can see here, and you can store up to 1,000 in that warehouse. And bearing in mind, you've got warehouses all over Europe. So you've got a Paris warehouse, you've got Luxembourg, but, you know, they're just everywhere. So possibilities, look, there you go. You've got Germany, you've got yeah, all over Europe. So yeah, there's a lot of warehouses, a lot of producing there. So yeah, you can tell your drivers to pick up from that warehouse and just deliver it to the city. Yeah, there's not a problem. In fact, that's what I'm working on right now. So yeah, you can definitely do that. So yeah, I think that covers all those questions for you. If you've got any more questions about this game, because I have been playing it loads lately, so I'll answer as many as I can. And if you've got any questions, just drop me a comment. And as you can see, back to these employees now, I'm sitting here, and yes, look, it's still saying estimated a minute. Now let's just do one final test just to confirm that. Already, we can see we've been here sitting longer. I've been here like, how many minutes now? Like 4 minutes, and it's still saying a minute. So if we now suddenly start moving, let's get out of here. This definitely has a graphic. This has definitely had a nice update for graphics, I think. I'm sure it has. It just looks far smoother and prettier. It definitely has. The frame rate seems very nice, like improved as well. I wonder if it got rid of the the in-cab rain effects. No, they're still there. Look, they're still there. Yeah, the rain's still coming down, even though it's not raining. So they need to fix that quickly, actually. Right. So. Right. So let's just give it like another minute of driving, and let's just see if it updates. I don't know if it updates per minute or per second, I'm not sure, so let's come out of here. Right. As you see, the draw distance in this game is absolutely gorgeous, man. Like, there's some lovely locations here as you're going around, absolutely gorgeous. Look, the draw distance is so far in the distance there. Right, let's have a little look now, see if those drivers are updated. There you go. That just proves it right there. See, now rest has gone down to 40 seconds. That just literally proves it. I know it seems weird, but I think, like I said, I think that's a design choice, meaning that, like you just pointed out, Stephen, that you can just sit there and just make money. I could leave my PlayStation all day, come back and I'll be billionaire kind of thing. It kind of defeats the purpose of playing this game anyway. So that's definitely a design choice for that reason. So that's why they've done that, I think. 100% I'm sure of that. So yeah, cool, right. So that's just a quick kind of update. I'll be playing it and I'll let you guys know. Like I say, in the patch notes, there's not really much that's changed. Performance, I can see, just straight away looking at this, it looks cleaner. I don't know, I can't explain. It looks, let me just stop before I make any mistakes. Yeah, it looks cleaner. It feels smoother, actually. It does feel smoother. So yeah, more positives than negatives, definitely. But like I said, the rain on the windscreen needs to come off now as well. Wow, look at church and distance as well, pretty. So yeah, cool. All right, guys. Well, that's just, like I said, just a quick update. I'll be doing more videos as soon as I can get them out to you. And yeah, cool. Well, if you like these videos, just give us a little cheeky like if you don't mind. I very much appreciate it. It helps out my channel and helps me bring more content to you guys. And also, if you're new here and you want to see more from Train Life, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Take care. Thank you.